Hey there everyone, welcome back to Toko's Reviews, and today we're going to talk about the new and improved and the most waited and anticipated DJi Mobile Gimbal. And as you can see here, DJI has launched their new OM4. As you guys know through my previous review of last year DJI Mobile 3, this is their new and improved. So we're going to check out some of the features and some of the specs that make this one different than the older predecessor of gimbals from DJI, and if it's worth upgrading to. But before that, we're going to do an unboxing of this bad boy. Check it out. Alright guys, so we're going to jump into the unboxing of the DJI OM4, and I have it here, so as you can see here, which is pretty cool. So right now we're going to so there it is. Wow, that's pretty cool. So as you can see here, so the first thing comes with it is this little piece here, I guess with the little magnetic from DJI. So if you want to have this like on your phone all the time, as you can see here, so that's what you would do. You just have it on your phone all the time. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. So this comes with a standard, what you would call it right here, which is pretty interesting. This is standard, little tripod for the actual gimbal. What else it comes with? Okay, USB, as you can see here. This is USB-C. So this is the new USB, and you also have the A for so you can plug it into a charger or your computer to charge it up. And it also comes with extra. This is the part that I'm interested in, because I don't want this on my phone all the time. I'd rather have this. So you can see it does stretch out. Wow, this is pretty interesting. So it does come with extra stuff that you can get. Okay, so I'm going to put that there as far as like the magnetic stuff. Oh wow, it's already sticking to each other. Wow, holy macaroni, that is strong. So let me see what else. I guess there's nothing else besides this thing. So I guess, and then right here you have a little instruction book and blah blah blah. Besides your manual instruction booklets, you do have the actual gimbal here, and this is supposed to be a little bit smaller and a little bit bigger in some parts of the actual gimbal. When you open it up, it should just be like that, and I guess when you turn it on, you hold it and it just turns on automatically. Okay, so wow, so whatever. And then I think with this one, and keep in mind when you line this up, you have to line this up right in the center with that little piece right there. As you can see, you have to line it up in order to get it right. So you just have to put it like bam. Oh my gosh. That is some kind of force right there, man. That's insane. Oh my gosh. I'm wondering if this is like one of those electronic things at the junkyard, you know, where you have that magnetic that is hooked up to the electric, where you know you can turn it on and off, and when you turn it on, it just zap, it picks up the car. I'm wondering if this is like that, if this has like some kind of magnetic, because this is, guys, holy macaroni, this thing is so, oh my gosh, this will not fall. So those of you that are out there that thinking that your phone will fall, I don't think that's going to happen here. You know, if you're using it accordingly to what you need to use it for. But as far as like, you know, if you're skating or running, it's not going to be a problem unless you hit something. Then, you know, that will be a issue. So you got to keep that in mind. But as far as just putting it on and using the actual gimbal for what it's meant for, your phone will not fall off. There's some stuff on this that I will talk about in a little bit, and then we can just go from there. Okay, but other than that, that's the unboxing. There's really nothing else. This is pretty much just like the old gimbal, the first one I got when it first came out, the DJI Mobile 3. there's really not a difference between some features and some specs difference that might make you want to get this, because it's more convenient. Instead of you trying to put it on, or you can put this on your phone, versus the magnetic one where everything is just simple and easy to use. So now we're going to jump into some specs. So just before we talk a little bit about the specs, I just want to make sure there's no confusion. As you guys know, I did a review on the Osmo Mobile 3 last year. And like I said in the beginning of this, the DJi OM4 has some specs that is different, and also some features that makes it different. But other than that, it has a lot of similarity with the Osmo Mobile 3. And if it's something that's worth you guys upgrading to, I'm going to share it with you what I think about it. So you notice here that the OM4 is a little bit smaller, and this is the reason why. On the panning side, the OM4 has a 161.2% to 171.95%, versus the Osmo Mobile 3 panning, it has 162.5% to 170.3%. So as far as rolling, the OM4 has 136.7% to 198%. And Osmo Mobile 3 rolling is 85.1% to 252.2%. As far as tilting, the OM4 has a 106.54% to 235.5%. The Osmo Mobile 3 tilting has 104.5% to 235.7%. So what does that mean? As far as panning and also rolling and tilting, the OM4 is better. So pretty much like I said before, the overall result on the spec side, everything is the same. As far as Bluetooth, the charging time is the same. The 15-hour battery is the same. The charging temperature is the same. The operating temperature is the same voltage, pretty much the same battery, everything. Also, the controller and button layout is pretty much the same. Also, according to DJi, that the OM4 has a more powerful and stronger motor built in versus the Osmo Mobile 3 of last year. And the reason why, because they claim that it can hold bigger phones with bigger cases. So DJi, really? Am I missing something here? The only feature that I see that this offers over the Osmo Mobile 3, and I'm going to be honest, is the magnetic part. There's nothing else that makes this different than the other one beside, it being smaller and a stronger motor. Yeah, those are some cool specs, but the main feature is the magnetic part. So I don't know what to say. And those of you that are interested in something like this, go for it. If you like the magnetic thing, but you are going to run into some problems, and this is my experience. Check it out. So according to DJi claim that this holds bigger phone, okay, it's true, that claim is true, but as far as cases, I kind of find it hard to put this over this case, as you can see here. Okay, so get this, I'm gonna put it here. As you can see there, it's there because the phone is on, but see, it comes right off automatically, so that's not a good thing. But I believe what DJi meant was the big plus iPhones like these, you just get it and you hook it up just like that. So it's simple as that. So in that sense, this is there, and then you take this, and you just plug it in like that. So believe me guys, the magnetic is so strong on this that this will not budge or even fall off. I don't care if you're running. Maybe if you hit something, yeah, but other than that, I trust this. This thing is so strong. Even my son had a hard time trying to pull this off, but I'm a grown man, so I had to pull it off. Anyways, so in that sense, yes, but there's another way that you can get away. So if you have for example, a bigger case like this, okay, this is kind of slim, but this is a slim big case. Maybe you can use the other part of what DJi offers, and you can just put it there like that. But when you do that, make sure you use this here. This little piece is very important. This little piece. Make sure you use this so you can center it to how the phone is, and then you go ahead and lock that piece in there. Okay, because centering is very important. So in that sense, yes, you can have a bigger case for the gimbal. Okay, but that's what I wanted to talk about. So as far as DJi is concerned, this is the way they want us to install the magnetic parts on our phone. But because there are a lot of people out there that want to protect their phone with different cases, there's different size of cases, as you can see here, and they get pretty big, especially the ones with battery pack. But because the motor is strong, and if that round magnetic part, that magnetic ring, if it can fit any of your big size or slim cases, then go for it. Some of the bigger cases out there are a box. Just make sure you center that little ring, and your phone will look like that. But I think that's a slimmer case right there. So just before I wrap it up, I just wanted to say this. The only thing I see that's going for this OM4 is the magnetic part. Everything else is pretty much the same. That's for my experience as far as the, a little bit smaller and the stronger motor. But other than that, it's just the magnetic part of future that this thing offers that makes it a little bit better than the Osmo 103. And if this is for you, I'll leave that up to you. Drop your comments down below, and thank you for always following and watching Topo's reviews. If you guys like content like this, hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And like always, all this from Topo's reviews. Until next time.